Hello my dear viewers, I'm Dakian and I'm here with another review for you, this time of a DVD set. This set is called Masterpiece Miniatures Volume 1. It's Volume 1 of, well, so far, there is only Volume 1, there is no Volume 2 yet. It is available from AG Productions. I'll put a link to their site below. It costs $40 US at the time of recording. And it is a set of 3 DVDs, as it says on the back blurb. It has descriptions of what the contents of each. I can open it up and show you. And there's a little blurb here from the painter who gives the instructions. His name is Christopher Davidson. He has a channel here on YouTube, by the way, as also. Disc 1 is called Tools of the Trade. It covers tools and materials, things like brushes and paints, and also other types of tools and materials you will need for modeling purposes, green stuff and files and knives and, you know, what have you. Disc 2 is called Miniature Preparation, and this ranges from choosing which miniature to actually paint all the way to priming. And finally, disc 3 is called The Classic Method, which has the actual painting instructions. Now, I should point out right away that if you follow Christopher's channel on YouTube, this is not the way he paints himself, the method he describes here. What he describes here is what's known as the classic method, that is base coating, shading, highlighting, with washes and dry brushing, the very simplest basics, the way we all usually learn to paint at first. And he does this for instructional purposes, because it's what everybody knows. It's like the baseline that everybody refers to. And as such, I have to say that this DVD set contains the most complete and thorough examination of the basics that I've ever seen. As you might notice from the fact that he has 2 whole discs about basically getting together your stuff and doing your prep before the actual painting starts. And this emphasis on preparation and having the right tools and materials is very, very helpful and very important. I feel this is the right way to do it. And when he gets into all the more technical details, what I like is that he doesn't just show you the physical process, but he describes the mental process as well. Not only what you do and how you do it, but also why you make the choices you make, and how to make those choices. So far I've only had praise for it. Do I have any criticism? Just one, really, and this is something that a lot of instructional videos and DVDs fall for, is that just occasionally Christopher will mention a product by brand name instead of its general properties. And if that's a brand that, for example, is not available outside the US, you're kind of screwed unless you understand what it is, what the equivalent would be. But that's a very minor thing, and I mean, you can find out through other sources some sort of other stuff to use, except for the stuff that he mentions that you can't find. I would say this DVD set is essential for a beginner painter. Somebody who's never painted before can get a very, very good start by using this. And it's useful for the more experienced painter as well, because of these notes on the thinking that I've mentioned. That you might have learned all the techniques on this DVD, but without knowing why. you might just have been told by somebody to do it like this, and never had an explanation of exactly why it is we do it that way. So for that, this is helpful. Well, that's about all I think I need to say about this DVD set. If you have any further questions about it, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'll answer them as best I can. And so, until next video, this is Dakiyan, signing off.